Kaja just got a revamp. Let's talk about it. Is he actually better or is he worse? It's too early to say. A lot of videos actually cover what his skills are and what his changes are, so I'm sure you guys can watch that. In this video, I'll show you, at least for now, how to play the new Kaja. Here's the build and the emblem you want to go for. It has changed significantly. One thing to note is that his basic attack isn't... You don't rely on his basic attack as much anymore. It's more just spamming skills. His basic attack provides him nothing.
For example, nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
For example, nothing.
It has nothing, no passive, nothing connected to it, right? Whatsoever. Spam your first skill to reveal bush. Use it to get back some HP. That's it. That's all you're going to use it for. If you're looking to top up your Mobile Legends diamonds, check out Eldorado using the link in my description. They offer competitive prices, verified sellers, fast delivery, and 24/7 customer support. If you decide to use them, don't forget to use code Hajun, all uppercase, to save even more while supporting the channel. And if you want to take your gameplay to the next level, I also offer private coaching. I'm a 300+ stars pro player. I've been coaching for over a year, and I've helped hundreds of players improve their macro, decision making, and rank. If you can't find either link in the description, just head over to my YouTube channel, click more, and you'll find all of my links there, including Eldorado and my coaching. Now, let's get back into the video. Okay, second skill is actually a big game changer. I actually like it quite a bit. In terms of skill priority, you're going to always level up skill 2, no matter what, okay? Skill 2 is going to lower your cooldown, and as you level it up, you'll actually notice that you're going to be able to use it 3 times in a row. But the thing is, as soon as you second skill, the main thing you have to keep in mind, it's really simple, guys. The revamp is, yes, there's a lot. The hero has changed significantly, but it's simple. All you need to know is that you don't do any more basic attacks. Don't focus on basic attacks anymore. It's not a thing. Just use your first skill for a little bit of sustain, HP regen, revealing bush. That's it. Don't do a lot of basic attacks. Basic attacks you have to focus when you're using second skill. Because when you're using second skill, when you keep dealing damage and when you keep basic attacking or keep doing damage to anything, whether it be minions, creeps, or heroes, it's going to keep reducing the cooldown of your second skill, right? So you can actually use it, I think, if you have enough cooldown reduction, up to 4 times, if I'm not mistaken. Still have a few testing to do, but I think 4 times you can use it. 3 for sure. If you level it up once, you have to have the second skill leveled up once. Then I think it lowers the cooldown a little bit, and then you can actually use it 3 times. So yeah, but the main thing is you have to keep basic attacking when you're second skiller and keep dealing damage. Another thing to note about the second skill is that his second skill, when you're moving in it, it's like you're flying, right? You're almost like, think about yourself like an airplane. You're not moving normally back and forth. You're making like a turn, right? So it's just more realistic flying mechanics, I guess, pretty much, where you're just kind of like flying. Like you can't turn around immediately. You take a little, you know, your turns are wider when you're flying. So keep that into consideration. If you're gonna have to make like sharp turns or follow the opponents and they go like start juking you, just know that yes, it's gonna take you a long time to turn a certain direction because, you know, you're flying in the air. It's kind of like realistic. So yeah, those are the 2 things to note about, I would say, the second skill. That's important. Always level second skill up. Now, I would say the biggest change, to be honest with you, the ult, right? Well, actually, never mind. The biggest change was second skill. His ult, I mean, in a way, it's still similar. You still hook people and then you still pull them, right? But this time, instead of his ult being tied to one person, it's multiple people, and you would think that it's better, right? But his ult was a suppress, meaning that even with purify, even with any kind of skills, you could get out of it. But his ult isn't like that anymore. When you first cast it, there is a 0.5 second timer where people can dash out of it. I do think that once he does capture you in it, I don't think even Purify can help you get out of it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. But if once Kaja does trap you in the ult, nothing is gonna work, right? You can't get out of it with your Purify skills or Purify, as far as I'm concerned. But let me know in the comments. But yeah, I think that's the big thing about the ult, is that 0.5 second is a big factor. So what you honestly can do is like cast your ult and then second skill onto the people you ulted on, right? So cast your ult, second skill, they're stunned, they can get away. But the problem with that is that you're kind of dashing towards them, but ideally, as soon as you cast your ult, you want to pull them, right? Because the more you move with your ult, like the more you pull people when they're in the ult, the narrower the circle becomes. And you want the circle to be narrow, right? So because you want the opponents to gather up and all of those good stuff. So yeah, I think for the ult, to keep it very simple, you want to like second skill dash in, and then you want to ult, right? And then immediately you want to start walking like back, because it doesn't matter if they get caught or not, because if you use the circle and you walk back, if they get caught, the circle will become smaller and they'll get gathered. If you don't walk back, then there's a chance that the circle won't become narrower, and it's just the opponents are going to get more space to work with, right? And your team is like, if the opponents are gathered up a lot closer to each other, it's easier to combo them compared to them being farther away. So cast your ult, okay? As soon as you cast it, you have to start getting in the reflex of walking back immediately, even if you've caught nobody, right? Because if you do catch somebody, you'll already be walking back and they'll be narrowed up and your team can actually follow them up. I think potential is definitely there, but for me, I think it's just simply too early to say whether it's meta. We're gonna have to see how the pros play it, how they're utilizing Kaja, and then we can kind of go on and determine from there. So maybe in about a week or so, or starting next week, I can give you guys a much solid take. But I feel like it was urgent to make this video, so you guys at least know what kind of emblems and what kind of build you need to use on Kaja and how to kind of utilize his playstyle, right? So just to quickly do a review on how you should be playing him. Remember, first skill, the same. It's just you don't do basic attacks anymore. That's it. His passive is basically whenever you do skill onto opponents, they get slowed. It's called paralysis or something like that. Not really that important. It's pretty much the same thing. First skill slows them as always. It always slowed them. And that I feel like Kaja walking is so freaking weird. Like, why the hell is Kaja running on the ground when he used to fly before? That is so weird to me. But yeah, if you ask me, do I like the change? No. I just think that Kaja was so good because of that pickoff potential. Now he's become more of a setter for the team, and I've always liked Kaja simply because of his fast engage, you know, that fast pickoff. Boom, you flicker into one, you pull them, and boom, they're dead, right? But now it's he's more of a setter. He lost the essence of what made him Kaja, you know. I don't like the revamp, but I think there's definitely potential. The one thing I do really like about that is the second skill, right, with the mobility and all of that. That's cool and all, but you know, it's like Kaja has lost one of the biggest reasons why he used to be super good, right? Okay, anyways, moving on to second skill. Basically just once you use it on someone, it's like a stun when you land on them, whenever you land on top of them. And then once you just keep basic attacking, keep dealing damage, the cooldown is gonna go lower. Once you do level up the second skill though, you can use it twice. Even if you don't hit something, you can use it twice. But if you want to use it a third or fourth time has to be like when your second skill is fully leveled up. Cooldown reduction items don't take effect on it. It's already mentioned in his skill list, so don't bother building cooldown reduction. It's not gonna make any changes. Just make sure to level up your second skill. In this game, I didn't do it because I was still testing him out. But yeah, level up his second skill. Each time you level it up, there's a cooldown reduction. So I think you can use it up to 4 times the maximum. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about Kaja. Like, just keep basic attacking. And remember, you fly like an actual airplane. Your turns are a lot wider when you do decide to turn because you're flying in the air. You can go through walls. That's really, really cool. I think you can do some really good jukes and really cool plays with that. But yeah, still have to do a lot of testing to kind of be sure about it. And his ult, make sure whenever you do use it, right, make sure to just start pulling back immediately. As soon as you cast it, start moving back, because then it's going to make the circle narrower and it's going to pull whoever's in there. Okay, so cast it, immediately go towards your team, like right away. Also, secondly, yes, the second skill does work with flicker. You can use it with flicker. Just gotta be, think of it like a Gwyn second skill flicker combo, right? Gwyn second skill flicker, Kaja second skill flicker works the same way. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thunderbolt is not good on him anymore whatsoever. Stop relying on basic attacks at all. It's all skills now. You can't just poke the opponents with your first skill and run away because his new emblem doesn't use quantum charge. You just gotta use your skills and kind of play it like more of like a setter instead of someone who just pokes the opponents again and again and like a pickoff hero. So yeah, I mean, you can do pickoffs with his ult. It's just it's not as good as before anymore. You know, you can't just single out a target like you did before. But yeah, that's pretty much my take on what I think Kaja is like right now. It's cool, it's different, but I miss the old Kaja. You know, that for me, like, he was just such a good character, very well balanced, I would say. I really miss him. I really enjoy him. Made a lot of videos about him, played him very often, enjoyed playing him quite a bit. I loved his ult. His ult, I feel like, was the reason Kaja was Kaja, you know? And that's gone now. But yeah, I guess we gotta try and embrace the new Kaja. Maybe he's gonna be even better in the future. Who knows? But we'll see. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate all of you that watched till the end, because that really helps with the algorithm. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, take care, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.